So for a large portion of my time at UT, I was in a fraternity. Much like much like many organizations, new members have to go through an initiation period to get them acquainted to the group, help them meet new members, and get familiar with the other new members. Well, part of this for us was building things for certain events for the fraternity. All the new members would get together and start building like furniture and using our carpentry skills and stuff like that. So, one of the days that we're building, one of the older members comes in to help us. And he proceeds to tell us a story about when he was our age and what they did and the rest of his fraternity group, his age group. So, back in their day, they were building and they were bored, and they decided one day, hey, let's start messing with this fraternity house that's right across the street. And this fraternity and ours is that we've been rivals for quite a bit, and the proximity is ridiculous. They're literally like 30 feet away. So they start tossing nails at this fraternity house, and the other fraternity house gets a little perturbed. They start hearing it, and they start using the nail gun to shoot nails at this fraternity house. And at this point, the other fraternity house is starting to get extremely angry, and guys start coming out and yelling at them. And this group of initiates of our fraternity is just loving it. They're laughing, they're calling them names and stuff like that. They keep shooting those nails. Well, finally, one of the guys from the other fraternity comes out with a shotgun and fires a shell over their heads. At this, all of the pledges run inside and tell the older guys. The older guys get it resolved with the other fraternity, and it ends up being alright. But the purpose of the story, the guy told us a story in order to tell us not to antagonize other fraternities because we had just gotten into a spiel with some other fraternity. But what this story meant to me, it told me that these other guys used to be just like us. When they were our age, they were going through the exact same stuff that we were going through. So, a couple years pass, and I decided to pass down the story to my little brother in the fraternity along with some of his friends. I told him the story at a similar time as when I heard it, when they were building, because I thought the time was fitting, you know. So, the older guy was not around at this time, so I thought I might as well keep his legacy alive. And I told it not to tell them don't antagonize other fraternities, but more of something to let them know, like, hey, even the guys a whole lot older than y'all just went through the exact same stuff that y'all are going through now. I kept the story pretty much the same because, honestly, I didn't want to elaborate. I wanted to keep the story true to the original storyteller's words. And this made the story a lot more genuine to the younger guys who I was telling, and they enjoyed it a whole lot more. And we got a good laugh out of it.